today.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway from Kansas City. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
A good gain there on first down. That run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. And right away, he lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud, throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47. And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On the draw, here's Stroud. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Stroud on 3rd down now. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Stroud off the play fake. Taking a shot for Dell here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and off play action. Here's Mahomes. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And Stroud now to throw. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%. Only because they still have some tough games to come, and keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw, it's Mahomes. To the sideline and incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to throw. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. So not only do they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, that's what coaches...
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Prater for the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Delson in motion. And they'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start on the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
This ball deep for Toney. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. On 1st down, here's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor, 52 yards. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are back within a score. Extra point good by Prater. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And they're going to speed things up here. Play action. Here's Stroud. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Sermon out of the backfield. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. Touchdown, Texans. Jonathan Taylor, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That time a 9-play drive. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And it was all finished off by the Jonathan Taylor touchdown catch. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Aaron Donald racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Pacheco, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Prater for the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 28-21, 56 seconds to go. And the 4th down stop gives him a new lifeline, at least for the moment. But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. Mahomes will throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Mahomes to throw it. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final try for Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Tony. He's to the 15, and he's into the end zone. Unbelievable. A defensive collapse on the final play, and Charles, they can tie it with a PAT.
I cannot believe that.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown. So the Texans will have the first opportunity here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 73 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. We'll play only the 1 overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Sermon now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game.
And this will be caught. It's a touchdown.